Okay, listen. Even though you're so familiar with these streets and this neighborhood, like Felix said, he's come by this one store 1,000 times at least. He knew it so well. But it's always good to see things in a new way. If you open your eyes and you're actually really looking at what either the sign is or what is inside a store window, whatever it is, then you can actually experience it like you're seeing it for the first time, even if you've walked by that store 1,000 times.
So what we're going to do is we're going to make a map of your journey this morning from out the door of your place where you live to the door to the school. And don't worry about scale, perfection. You just go by what you remember, and you can be very free in how you treat those memories. You can go, I exit the door of my place, I turn left, there's a store here, and I know that at that store I make another left, and so until you come to the school.
So TRYST is working on a project called Sign Language, and with that we're working in collaboration with the children to create new signs that will replace awning signs on Doyer Street. And the idea behind this is that we're trying to find a way to create a community-based art action that comes from all the way underneath. And then the other idea is, well, what's in Chinatown? What makes Chinatown so lively? The visual energy. There's so many signs, so many things going on visually in advertising. So we're thinking about marketing and commodification and advertising and trying to get their take on that, because we figure that kids have a different attitude than adults and they have a different set of ideas. So we wanted to use their ideas and their attitudes to kind of shape a new way of looking at signs and advertising. And for example, the first thing we did to address that was we made fantasy stores. So if you could sell anything in a store, anything at all, what would you sell? So they're using their imagination. We're going to try to work even more with the imagination and find out what they think needs to be sold that isn't.
So one of you will work on color, one of you will work on font, one of you will work on a slogan. So think right now which one of those sounds good to you. It's okay if two of you do the same thing for right now, because you're just doing your, initial sketches of what you might be doing.
Fabulous tiny mall.
Okay, that's you guys.
Nature, chocolate, puppies, sweet and sour.
Instead of choosing only one of our stores, we decided to combine it because we could not agree on one of them.
All right.
Hi. Hi. Everybody's excited about the project, I hope? Wow, this is a big map. Where's Megan Street? Oh, there it is. The very first people who came is the Taisan people, Taisanese, which, where I come from, so we speak Taisanese. I don't know anybody knows what that dialect is. Anybody's Taisan from Guangdong? So, well, I was here a long time ago, before Chinatown started. There was only 2 streets. Guess which 2 streets?
Powell and Henry.
Henry, no.
East Broadway. Hester and Henry. Canal. Division. Powell.
You're getting warm. Pale is one of them, right? And Mott Street. Mott Street was only from Bayer to 1 block only. That was Chinatown. Well, when I came, I was very sad. Do you know why?
No money? Because you had to leave your house in Hong Kong.
Yes,
No
that's
money?
true.
No job?
I was a kid. Come on. No job. You want me to work? Child labor already? Jeez. Tough kids here, huh? Yeah, I miss Hong Kong. What's the most things I miss? Come on, don't be shy. Speak up. Yeah, the food. Why? Because there's only how many blocks of Chinatown in America then?
1, 2.
You know, our favorite thing, ha gao,
Dim
Chum
sum.
fun, dim sum. You know how big they were? Not like this little thin skin. It was like a dumpling. It was so disgusting. So if you apply yourself to something, doesn't matter how old you are or how young you are, you can always learn. Learning is never ending, never. And as a matter of fact, my mother's 82. Guess what she's still doing? She's still learning. She goes to school.
So we have exciting news. That is, we have been asked by the owner of the Chinatown Ice Cream Factory to possibly create a new sign, a new awning for the shop that would be up there permanently. So what we're going to do for the next few weeks is actually we're going to continue to do some research on the ice cream factory, which some of you have already started coming up with questions that you would ask the people who work there and the owner, just to get background information. If you were going to make a sign, you'd want to get some background information, right? So we're going to continue that process today. We're going to come up with another, like a larger, expanded list of questions that we might ask. And then we're going to split the group in half, and half of us at a time will go over and with our notebooks and ask the people who are working there some of these questions. Yep.
Okay, who owns it? Philip C. and Christina C.
Yeah.
How many customers do they get? They usually get a lot of customers. How many years do they own the shop? 30. How many flavors do they have? 70 flavors. How many workers are working there? And there's 20. What are the most favorite flavors to eat.
So, what we are doing with this camera is we are gathering photographs in the same way that of the collages that we worked on. Remember the 5 elements that we worked with last week? What were they? Raise your hand if you remember one element.
Color.
Color, another element.
Hand drawing.
Hand drawing was another one. Texture, that's 3.
You have color, picture, hand drawing, texture, what else?
Fonts, words, right? So here we are on Doyer Street. We're just doing our initial research of our images. So the kids are taking pictures and we're kind of just getting used to the street and looking at the signs that we're going to be working on. This group just found out that they're going to be working with that green sign up there. So right now they're just gathering lots of material that will go into the signs.
What words besides beauty, besides the word that's already there?
Style. Salon.
Okay, good.
Hair.
Saloon. Saloon is interesting. See, that's what I'm talking about.
So the owners have agreed to show your artwork for 2 weeks in place of their awning. And it's going to be an idea like this. Cody! We're going to make a very large version of this idea and use the photos that you're taking, original artwork that you've done in the class, and some play with letters or words.
Okay, so here's your template. And here are your photos. And you have one, two,
together in a slideshow.
What?
Like a slideshow for me to look at them like
good idea.
really like, that's nice.
Look at that, we're done. Now we're ready to, we're gonna print these photographs and then you guys are gonna cut the pictures out from the paper and then we're gonna mock it up.